masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are today. Welcome back. It is another setup video. It's a Wet Imola, a soggy, very soggy Imola. Should we get into it? So yeah, I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are well. Nice Wet Imola starting P4, 5. Here comes the dead bulls. A really poor start. Really poor start indeed. It's alright though. It is okay. We've plenty of time. Car in the wet is absolutely amazing. Good thing is as well, this little tyre wear does wheel spin a lot though when you try to go on the throttle, especially up the hill. But you can, with this setup, you can just absolutely go flat out. Obviously the setup will be at the end of the video, but in these conditions, providing you absolutely stay on point and remember that you are driving wet and it's a lot trickier. You can literally throw the car around, no dramas, no problem at all. No dramas. See, the setup is at the end of the video. The setups that I create, somebody asked me in the comments the other day, and I can't remember who it was. He asked me where I found these setups. Didn't find them. I actually create them. And I spend quite a long time perfecting them, and yeah, I do spend quite a lot of time creating, testing before I actually send it out. And then because I lead grease as well, I then use them in lead greasing, and that is why, because I test a lot of them against humans rather than AI. They become better.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake.
For example, you can predict what AI are going to do. You can predict how hard to push against them, when not to push against them. You can predict all sorts with AI. Like for example, now I know for a fact that I can send it here and not get in trouble for it, because a human would have covered that.
That's P3.
Would have covered that off.
Well done.
Right, let's go and try and get a fastest lap there. Oh, I did get a fastest lap. But yeah, you can learn so much from racing against humans versus racing against AI. You can predict so much with the AI. I know for a fact. I'm not going to be able to do it here. But by the time I get to the chicane, I'll be alongside or past Hamilton. You watch. Maybe not. Got a little bit squiff. It's alright, I'll get him at the same pace as I got Alonso though, because they're going to take the same line and you know it. And no fight. Can't predict that against humans. or that way on lap 4. There's very little tyre wear as well around Imola. I would argue that you could probably make of one set of tyres, one set of inters, one set of wets. That's not good. It's not good at all. That's not good. I had no idea why Carlos Sainz just bricked at me in the double right-hander, but here's what it is. Last lap. It'll be alright.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.6 seconds.
Like driving a boat now, and that's the problem. When you get damaged, you can see how much time the cars behind have already made up. Should have them covered though, but that's quite a bit of damage that is. I'm going to keep what's left of my battery. So I can use it as I come up to the last corner. Imola setup is awesome though. It feels really good. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Do that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.
We take the Czech flag then here in Imola in what has been another outstanding Grand Prix. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Setup for Imola then. So, and obviously again I'm going to give you two scenarios what to do if you start a dry race or the majority of the race is dry and you need to change to a wet setup. And then I'm going to show you the wet setup. So the setup I run for Imola in the dry is 30 front wing, 28 rear wing, right? So we've not gone up that much in terms of setup. But if it was a dry race, so the majority of the race was dry, that meant I would have started on a dry setup. I would then, if it was about to rain and come into the pits, obviously to put the wet tyres inters on, you can't change the rear wing, you can only change the front wing. I would increase the front wing by about 6. I would do that on every circuit I race, and it seems to really help. I find any higher than about 6 clicks on the front wing, the car really does have like a pendulum effect, but it has a pendulum effect from the front. So the front is nice and planted, but the rear is all over the place. But anyway, back to this wet setup. But if the race was completely wet, this is exactly what I would run. So I'd run 40 on the front, 36 on the rear. You might say, oh my god, that's a bit high. Yes, that is going to be slow. Nah, the better you can drive the car in the wet, the more confidence you have, and the better it is for you to be able to push, regardless of whether somebody behind you is still running a dry setup. It's all about you being in control of your car and you being able to put in good, consistent laps after laps after laps, not causing anybody to get damage or you get damage, and ultimately makes you be able to finish the race better. So from the front wing, I would go 40, 36. On the transmission, I've taken the diff and unlocked it and put it on to 50% and 52 on the off diff. I'm gonna start, unless I do change it, because sometimes, especially in the wet, I will increase the rear toe to help with rear stability, but I think I'm just going to skip suspension showering from now on because it's right, left. Onto the suspension roll bar and ride height then. Pretty much I've kept all the same from the dry setup, which is 27 on the front, 10 on the rear suspension, front anti-roll bar 4, rear anti-roll, I cannot speak today, anti-roll bar I was going to say then, rear anti-roll bar of 7, a front ride height of 36 and the rear ride height of 38. I have just taken the ride height up a couple of kicks, and that's all I've done on that. Brake pressure 100%, front brake bias 58%. Again, this only applies to those who run ABS off. If you run ABS on, you can change that 58 to 50. Not only that, the brake pressure, brake bias doesn't really change because it's a wet race. It's just the braking distance. When your inters or wet tyres are getting worn though, you can increase the front bias. Onto the tyres then. I've kept them exactly the same as they were in the dry setup. Simple reason being, they come out of the tyre blankets at 70 degrees and you want to keep the temperatures up as high as possible without, and this I have to state, without cooking them. So you can see we're pretty much on the lowest tyre pressures here, so there's not much more that we can do, but you need to keep as much temperature into the inters and the wets as you possibly can without cooking them, and that is important, because if you wheel spinning all over the place or the track is drying, it's going to be really difficult and you're going to cook your tyres. This has been the Imola setup. Let me know what you think of it. Please let me know what you think of it. Do all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.